had a 104.5 degree fever. 104.5, that's high. When I took my temperature and I saw that, I was like, I'll just sleep on it. It'll go away. But that's who I am as a person. Like, if the house was on fire, I'd be like, well, these things tend to put themselves out, right? Like, I knew I should go to the hospital, and everyone that I told about the fever was like, you should go to the hospital. So I went to the hospital. They take me to the ER, and then the nurse asks me for a quick urine sample. I just peed before I left. So first thing on my mind is, gotta steal somebody's. But I wasn't thinking clearly. 104.5 degree fever, my body's trying to, live. And so I'm like, wait a minute, David, relax. You need your own urine sample. If you use somebody else's, this isn't gonna help you. So then I was like, I should have brought some from home. What kind of psychopath just shows up with their own urine sample? Just like, look what I brought. And they're like, we don't need that. This is the dentist. So I'm in the bathroom, I'm trying to squeeze something out. Like, I got the sink running, I flushed the toilet multiple times. Like, I'm singing waterfalls to myself, just anything. I'm in there for like 5 minutes, just trying to get something out so I can give these people a decent urine sample. You ever go to a restaurant and they bring out an appetizer and you're expecting a lot more, but it's just a couple bites? I didn't want to disappoint them on that level. So I'm in the bathroom, I'm like blowing on it. I'm like, come on, buddy, you can do this. And most people give their dick a pep talk before sex. I give mine a pep talk before peeing. And it works, it works to keep people away from the stall next to me. You wanna know why it's so damn hard to change? Because we try to rely on willpower, and willpower is like a muscle. The more we use it, the more worn out it gets. So it's no wonder it's so easy to give in to old habits, because it's the easiest and most comfortable path. The American Management Association reports that the average employee gets interrupted from their work every 11 minutes. And that doesn't just come from people coming in the office like, hey, Dave, see the game last night? It's not the number and volume of distractions that gets us into trouble. It is how easy it is to access them. Like, literally, I hit the letter F in my search bar on my internet browser and I am on Facebook. And it takes almost as much time to get back into the flow of work before we're distracted again. So get distracted every 11 minutes, takes about 11 minutes to get undistracted, and then you get distracted again. Work. When it comes to leisure, there's two kinds of leisure. There's passive leisure, watching TV or scrolling through Facebook or playing video games. They're engaging for only about 30 minutes, but then after that, they start sapping our energy, and then they start creating what psychologists call psychic entropy, which is that like apathetic, like, you know what, I'm just gonna watch another episode kind of feeling. Active leisure actually enhances our concentration, it makes us engaged, it motivates us, it gives us a sense of enjoyment. That's like bike riding or cooking or like building a birdhouse with furniture, building furniture. When it comes to active leisure, a lot of times it requires more initial effort, which is called activation energy. This is needed for people to overcome inertia and stasis and kickstart a positive habit. So how do we do that? You gotta put your desired behavior on the path of least resistance. If you lower the activation energy for the habits you wanna adopt and raise it for the habits that you want to avoid, it helps you to adopt those habits and get rid of those old ones. Cut up veggies, put them in Tupperware in the fridge. So instead of going for that bag of chips, which are already prepared, you can just go in and grab those veggies, which are also already prepared. Disable the shortcuts in your browser. So you have to type in Facebook.com. So you have to type in ESPN.com. So you have to type in Pornhub.com. Download an app that blocks those apps certain parts of the day. Put your phone on airplane mode and throw it across the room. If you're trying to exercise, you can sleep in your workout clothes. People are like, oh, you're sleeping in your socks, you're a serial killer. Yeah, well, I sleep in my shoes because I'm running in the morning. The less energy it takes to kickstart a positive habit, the more likely that habit's gonna stick. What is a habit that you wanna develop, and what is one way to make it easier? What is one way to put on the path of least resistance? And then what is one habit that you wanna stop doing, and one way that you can take it off the path of least resistance and make it a little bit more difficult for yourself. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, share it with your friends. I'm just trying to bring some happiness into the world when it seems like there's so much negativity and pessimism. We need to be able to take a step back.